Every year, the NBA draft brings more than a few surprises to the basketball world, from prospects moving up and down on their projected positions to talented players falling way below where they should have been selected. There's always a lot of intrigue taking place. But this time around, a single player has met both conditions, and the Kings have been the beneficiaries of it. Sacramento's recent draft history has not been the best. Outside of De'Aaron Fox, they failed to select elite players in most of the last 10 years despite having multiple lottery picks. However, things were different this year, and when they were presented with a huge opportunity, they didn't think twice about taking it. Now they have one of the most exciting rookies on their roster with Tyrese Halliburton, and the point guard hasn't wasted any time impressing everyone. So let's take a look at the things that make him look so special and have earned him recognition as the steal of the draft. Usually, some players may feel disrespected after following a few spots in the draft. However, that isn't Tyrese's case. The rookie is no stranger to being undervalued, but every time people have passed on him, he's used it as motivation to keep improving as a player. During his time in high school, he averaged solid numbers and received multiple awards. However, even after leading his team to its first state championship and receiving multiple Player of the Year honors, he was only ranked as a 3-star recruit and wasn't even considered one of the best 150 players in his class. So when he joined the Ohio State Cyclones, he was only the third highest ranked player on the team. But that didn't stop him from working hard, and the numbers showed that. During his freshman season, he broke the team's record for assists in a game, while also leading the Big 12 Conference in assist-to-turnover ratio. During his sophomore season, he received a bigger role, and his all-around production leaped forward as a result. That way, he managed to earn second-team All-Big 12 honors despite being ruled out of the season since February. His play in college made him one of the most intriguing prospects of his class, and when it was time for teams to use their pick, most experts believed he was a top 5 selection. No one expected him to fall out of the top 10. In fact, some thought the Warriors considered using the second pick on him. So what happened during the draft night? Some people believe team executives were skeptical about Tyrese's unorthodox shooting form and thought he wouldn't be as efficient in the NBA as he was in college. However, some believe his fall in the draft may have been intentional. According to reports, his agent preferred Sacramento as a landing spot for him. Since the point guard was also excited about the idea of playing along with De'Aaron Fox, his representation discouraged some GMs from using their picks on him. And while we can't tell whether those reports are true, two things have been certain about them during Tyrese's time with the Kings. He loves playing in Sacramento, and his fit next to Fox has been spectacular. Like most rookies, he wasn't expected to be this good this early. Considering the things that happened between his last game and the start of the season, it would have been normal for him to have a slow start. But again, that wasn't the case with him. He admitted feeling nervous during his return to the court at the start of the preseason, but even then he managed to impress everyone with his play, especially coach Luke Walton. Walton praised his ability to see the game not only from his spot, but from everyone else's too, and didn't think twice about comparing his instincts with those of great guards from the past. And leaving a positive first impression on his coach before the start of the season helped the rookie start with the right foot. From the opening game, he received starter minutes, and even though some people could have believed that wasn't necessary, he's been earning each of the opportunities that have been given to him so far. In his first 9 appearances, he's been making an impact on both ends of the court. He's been able to score and create plays for his teammates while also being a presence on the defensive end. Perhaps his most valuable trait to the team is his ability to fit in seemingly all lineups. Tyrese is an excellent guard that can play at a high level on the ball, leading the offense when Fox goes to the bench and making sure everyone stays involved. However, he's at his full strength when playing off the ball. When he and De'Aaron share the court, he's capable of playing like an excellent secondary creator by making quick and accurate passes as soon as he gets the ball. And despite his unusual shooting form, he's also a great shooter off the catch. So far, his shooting percentage from long range has been leading the team among players who take at least 1 3-pointer per game. But the best part is that he's not taking just a few shots here and there. He's attempting almost 5 triples a game, second in the team behind Buddy Hield, and he's been making half of them, while also having an excellent shooting percentage from the field and the free throw line. So even though he's still not looking like a volume shooter, the point guard has proved he's capable of scoring from anywhere on the court, and that includes shooting from close to the logo. He's also an excellent defensive player, even though his appearance would suggest otherwise. He's currently second on the team in steals per game, and despite having a thin frame, his instincts help him make the Kings a better defensive team when he's on the floor. So how does he compare to other rookies? Well, when it comes to traditional stats, Tyrese has been just as good as some of the best prospects in his class. So far, he's third in points, steals, 3-pointers made per game, while also ranking second on assists per game. His shooting percentage is also among the rookie leaders, especially his 3-point shooting, which is currently leading all qualified players. and he's even better when it comes to advanced stats. The point guard is leading all rookies when it comes to player efficiency rating and true shooting percentage. But the most impressive stats he's put so far is his assist-to-turnover ratio. Among players who have made at least 40 assists, Tyrese is third when it comes to assist-to-turnover ratio. In other words, his ability to create plays for his teammates and take care of the ball is not only the best among all rookies, but also one of the best among all players in the league. That's part of the reason why Walton and the rest of the Kings are so excited about the rookie point guard, and the idea of him becoming better as the season goes by must be fascinating for them. So there's no doubt he's one of the best players in his class and an absolute steal for the Kings. But is he the best rookie? Is there a chance he ends up winning Rookie of the Year? As things are currently standing, LaMelo Ball is the rookie with the best chance to win the award once the season's over. However, Tyrese is not far behind. According to odds makers, he has the second best odds to earn the honors. But that's not surprising if we think about the things he's been doing since the start of the season. He's probably been receiving the most minutes since day one, and there are few rookies capable of matching his overall production and effectiveness on both ends of the court. But in the end, two things are going against him that may end up taking the award away from him: the media attention and the success of his team. Even though his performances have made him one of the most intriguing young players to watch, there's no denying he's far from competing with LaMelo when it comes to media attention. The youngest Ball brother has been a celebrity for a few years, and he's usually on the headlines whenever he has a good game. Considering he's been playing better and breaking records as of late, that's not likely to change anytime soon. That alone will give him an advantage over Halliburton, even if their stats are mostly similar. But the thing that may end up making the difference is the level of success that each of their respective teams achieves by the end of the season. By taking a look at the players who've won Rookie of the Year in the last couple of years, we can spot a common trend. All of them helped their teams improve their records from the previous season, and some of them even helped their franchises exceed all expectations. Last year, Ja Morant pushed the Grizzlies' rebuild forward and almost took them back to the playoffs. The year before, Luka Doncic brought the attention back to the Mavs and had them performing at a high level during most nights. This time around, LaMelo is helping the Hornets have a winning record for the first time since 2016. And while Tyrese has been a factor in helping the Kings have a decent record throughout the first few weeks of the season, it's unclear whether he'll be capable of helping Sacramento finish with a better record than last season. The Kings have had some interesting pieces to work with, and their 3-1 start to the season suggests that they'd be able to compete against most teams. However, 4 straight blowout losses against average teams brought the team back to earth. So even though we can't tell whether the Kings will manage to turn into a better team as the season goes on, or if any other rookies will emerge in the race for Rookie of the Year, it seems unlikely Tyrese earns the award unless multiple things work in his favor. Still, there are too many reasons to be excited about his potential to let that become a distraction. Tyrese is already looking like a perfect fit alongside Fox. With time and effort, they could turn into one of the most exciting backcourts in the league. And if they do, there's a chance the Kings will finally be capable of competing for a playoff spot. In the end, Halliburton is looking like one of the most complete players from his draft class. His ability to score, defend, and create plays for his teammates has been a bright spot in what is otherwise an inconsistent season for his team so far. And even though his name may not receive the most attention among his peers, it's clear the Kings added one of the best players in the draft when they selected him. So even if he can't help them win more games this season, there's no reason to believe he won't be able to make them better in the long run. But now, do you believe Tyrese should be moved into the starting lineup? Or is the team better by keeping him as the leader of the second unit? Let us know in the comments. We hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if you did, remember to like it and subscribe to our channel for more NBA content. We are Courtside.